always look forward to games like this every season. Teams riding momentum, coming in a clash for national supremacy and trying to make a statement as we get close to the playoffs. Welcome, everyone, to Dublin Stadium in the spectacular, beautiful country of Ireland. As we'll see the number 16 team in the country, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Iowa State Cyclones. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Wildcats will get this season underway as toe meets leather. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Iowa State's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And, David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games, the team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and keep and block out all the noise.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Makes the grab, it's solid. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Well, that's a huge completion on 3rd down. And, David, he was double covered. I mean, what do you do as a coordinator moving forward now trying to stop this guy from making plays?
I can't tell you how frustrating that is. I got two on you. Like, I'm sending resources to stop this guy, and he's still making plays. You got to get more pressure on the quarterback. You got to disguise. You got to do something. But apparently that guy, you can't cover him, even with two.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. That is no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. So Kansas State's offense will have its first possession of the game. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. That's reeled in. It's Oakland. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Let's take a wide view for a second of Kansas State. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Splits the uprights. Good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Dropping back, it's Beck. The screen, he can go. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Cyclones come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Gonna run it. It's Hansen. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Cyclones are moving quickly down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds his big tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hansen. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And the Cyclones back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's the handoff. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Wants to throw. It's Beck. A shot toward the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Personal foul. Roughing the kick. Defense.
Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Jackson. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. Throw toward the end zone. Picked off right at the goal line. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They go to the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got his man quickly. He was able to pick up a few, but not quite enough for the first down. It'll be 4th down at the 41. The kick is on its way. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right?
There he goes. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. The Cyclones come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Cyclones look to keep this drive humming. Right back to the well. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Back to throw, it's Beck. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The Cyclones come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And the Cyclones will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Let's see what he can do with it. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. On the ground, it's Jackson. Across the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. And the Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wide receiver going in motion. From the shotgun, they'll run it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Will they keep it on the ground again here on third down? They'll try to run for it. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his tight end.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
The give to the tailback. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Wildcats come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Johnson wants to throw it. Finds his man in the middle. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll line up for a second down play. They believe they can run right here. Breaks into the open. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. He's up to 55 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. Play number 9 on this drive. Using his feet. Got some room in it to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas State.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. USF is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Jim Leavitt, this has not been a blowout today in Tampa. They're up by a field goal over Rice. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. To throw, it's Beck. With the catch, it's Sauer. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Cyclones want to pick up the tempo. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hansen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Stands in and takes the hit. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Hansen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. And the Cyclones will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together, and a fun first half between these rivals. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Johnson looking to throw. On target to the left. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Using his legs, it's Edwards. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Bradley. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Running back searching for a hole. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Off play action. The short hands, it's Edwards. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Edwards. Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. They're setting up the screen. He will not get there. A stop on 3rd down leaves him with a 4th down from the 18-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Townsend. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They really need to find a way to generate some offense here, having fallen behind 13-zip. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Scanning the field, it's Beck. Got his man on the right. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give out of the gun. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. To the air on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to the ground game on the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Unloads to the right. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. The Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run play action. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Touchdown, Cyclones! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Man, there are times a quarterback and receiver just have the unspoken language. He's lined up to the left side. He's looking down. There's nobody in the middle of the field. Quarterback kind of just winks at him and says, I'm throwing you this post. You go get it and go score a touchdown. Man, that is exactly what happened.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Johnson wants to throw it. It's complete to the left. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They'll try the run. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the back. Got a little space. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. That's the end of the period, and Kansas State is on top. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So the final period starts with a second down play. Now on the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Big third down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. Looking to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Edwards. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kansas State will have to punt it away. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Working well behind the sticks on second down. To the air, it's Beck. And it's picked off for the third time today. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Give to the running back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. With the run on first and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the D denied them on second and goal. Looking for room, it's Edwards. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. Big guy smells it. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Wildcats!
And both sides of the ball late in the football game coming together. Defense forces the turnover. Offense punches it in. 2-possession lead in this fourth quarter.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the fourth. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Temple is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Hall of Famer Joe Klecko should never be counted out of any game. They're trailing by 12 to East Carolina.
RPO complete to open the drive.
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. To the air. It's Beck. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Cyclones will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to bring it back. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll run it again. Running into the open space. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. With the catch, it's Oakley. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Kansas State back at it after picking up the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bradley. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. They'll go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Pulls and fires it complete to the right.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Going for the marker on the ground. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. The Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kansas State. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And the extra pointer right down the boulevard is there now, up 20 in the 4th. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got him downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Cyclones will hustle to the line.
Hey, down in the 4th quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him. And he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
To the air, it's Beck. Makes the grab, it's Hansen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Makes the catch. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Looking for space. It's Hansen. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Completes it in the middle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Power football with the run. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's got it on the move. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. They want to throw it. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Iowa State. Fit it in the window for the score.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. They're definitely up against it. Time running out. Down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but better job by the hands team following on the football.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. A designed run for the quarterback. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now facing a 3rd and long. Johnson looking to throw. It's complete. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Under fire. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Still firing away as he'll go down swinging. Escapes trouble. He'll pull it down. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game. Possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.